So before I get into the PowerPoint, I'll tell you a story. This was yesterday. I ran into somebody out by the registration desk, and she said, "Oh, I'm so-and-so, what do you do?" And so we had that little introductory thing. And I told her that I run this business called Shining Light Prenatal Education, and it's a brick-and-mortar business, and I teach my childbirth ed classes and my yoga classes and a whole bunch of other stuff. I have all these teachers who teach for me, et cetera, et cetera. And she said, "You know, there was a woman in my town who tried to do that. She had a good idea. She wanted to do something similar. She found a space. She signed a lease. And 3 months later, she closed because she had done nothing but lose money." And my question to her was, how much planning did your colleague put into this? And the answer was none. She had an idea, and then she signed a lease. I was really trying to be polite, but the thought in my head was, well, that was really dumb. That was really dumb. You don't go on vacation like, I'm going to go here, and you just buy a ticket and show up, right? We plan for vacations. We plan for births. Say again? That's good. That's good. Yeah. I mean, we plan for vacations. We plan for births. We plan for our child's education. We plan for everything in our lives. But to say I have a great idea and not do any of the back work means our idea will fail. Not might, but will. You have to do the legwork for this to become successful. The other thing I will tell you before we get into the PowerPoint is that sometimes you have this great idea and you do the business plan and then you realize your idea was not so great. That's really important because now you've saved time and you've saved money and you saved heartache down the road to know that your idea is not the right idea, at least not at this time or not in this city or not with these group of people. And that you need to make a change to your idea. So this starts with an idea, right? A birth plan's an idea, too. We talk to our students, what do you see for your birth? What would you like to have happen? And she says, I want a natural birth. I don't want an epidural. My husband's going to be there. We're undecided on a doula, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want my mom there, right? We have, you know that student, right? No, my mom cannot be here. No. So they have that idea. But once they start putting that idea on paper, as far as, I hadn't thought about labor induction. Let's have a conversation about that. I need to talk to my doctor about this because I don't have enough information. Maybe I should take a childbirth class because I'm really finding out that I don't know as much as I thought I did. Or that my husband's now convinced that we do need a doula because we had this conversation. So your your business plan is your conversation in your head about this business idea that you have. Or the business that you're currently running, how do we expand it and grow it? Business plans aren't just for startups. And business plans aren't just for big businesses, because quite frankly, my business was in my living room and in other yoga studios teaching for other people, but it was still my business. So it doesn't matter. If you have a big business and you have people who work for you, you still need a business plan. And every time something changes, you edit and revise that business plan.